Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Game Testing Unlimited. My name is Wilfred. Today, let's continue to take a look at the new game on Steam called the Undead Horde. It is on early access. I've put in 4 hours into the game, so I get a little bit more insight as compared to my first video on this game. But I'm not going to cover the basic mechanics for that. Please refer back to the previous video. This video is a little bit more insight on how this game works after 4 hours of playing, and it's still very fun. I still very much enjoy playing it. Now, this is the home of the your character, the crypt, and I want to show you the world map first because this is the overworld. If you do have cities that are still unconquered, it shows us a blue color, the living. The undead is the purple color. So now I don't think it is mandatory for you to convert all the city into living, but having said that, you earn XP and gold, which is kind of like limited in this whole setup because as the map is being converted into undead, you will not have any other living, and so and henceforth you will not be able to earn any gold or XP. So it is an interesting game in a way that is not unlimited resources. There is a finite amount of resources, and so when you spend things like gold, you probably have to have a thought about around that part as well. So now you could teleport to various kind of places depending on whether there's a waypoint to it. I think there's a term to it, I can't remember in this game. The exclamation mark is where the objectives are. So I've got one objective there to probably go into the boss fight. So we will see how the thing goes. Now from the Crypt's Rise, the last time we've met, I've unlocked all the vendors. All of them I've leveled up to level 7, and to level up them you need a little bit of gold as well. So it does take a while to farm some of this gold. I think these are all the vendor, and it's kind of like, I kind of like the interface whereby everything is just on the floor. It's very it's one of the best interface I've seen, well, for this kind of casual game, because everything is just on the floor. You take a look at that, you can buy anything you like. Okay, now the last time we also talked about some of the minions I've got. I'm not going to repeat all the minions here, but the one that I've got, the new ones there, I find it quite interesting, are the Scorpio. So I'm going to grab a few of them. I find that quite they have pretty high hit points, and they are quite large as well. So I could potentially hide behind them, and I won't get attacked by some of the really nasty kind of like stuff that out there. So I found that they're pretty good. The Scorpio, and they poison as well. So there is it's kind of nice to have that. Now I'm going to also pick up some orc as well, because I've got a shaman. So shaman is kind of nice because it kind of does curse to like I keep like one behind me, and there are some orc warrior as well, or orc range. Now I find that range is also important, so you have a little bit of like a melee, a little bit of range, and a nice mix of it. And whatever remaining, you can grab a horseman if you want. Oops, sorry, you get a horseman if you want. I find it quite good as well. And the remaining command, you can get some chicken. Now another option is that you could go into this place called Hall of the Dead Heroes. As you conquer some of the mini bosses or bosses, you unlock them. So each of them has some of their the cost to it. The cost is the gold, so you need to spend like 3,000 gold to summon some of these like characters, and these are pretty good because these are hero class. Even a chicken, they can do pretty good damage, and look at the hit points pretty high as well. But then it does consume a certain amount of command, but the command value is not that high to do. So it is a overall good boost to your DPS of your horde, but it comes with a cost to it. So that's about it. The base wise, compared to the last game that last video I've made for you guys. Now I'm going to take a look at this guy here, because I found all the crystal and I need to activate the bridge to reach the other side. So So I've collected the yellow one, blue one, green one, and last one is this one here. So I've done that. So now there's a bridge over there. Now before I also had there just a quick summary of where I am in terms of my gear. I got a nice kind of like a one hand, well, it's an axe kind of thing that does more damage to building, but it also, you know, it's pretty high DPS either way. So it's a very nice general kind of like a weapon that I do not need to switch between hitting unit versus hitting kind of a building for now at least. There are some kind of nice scepter as well. This is for the spell, and I found that the bone summoning a circle of bone is more effective, I think, by, you know, other than try to aim the fireball and so on, because there are other spells like this one here that you can shoot fireball. So yeah, it's just one of those that I haven't really mastered the targeting using a controller a little bit, but I'm pretty sure there's no problem with the game. It's just problem with the user. I'm not that used to controller you know, gameplay. I'm more a keyboard mouse game, but I think this game is better if you do a controller. The other thing is that I could use the you know, humane stuff, of course, just the, you know, I don't know. So things that I'm not using right now. And by the way, the buff that I have, one is on the projectile set fire for 8.5 seconds, so that is nice for my range target. Another one is a protective spell for my horde, lasting for 6 seconds, damage reduction kind of thing. It doesn't consume too much mana, so I find it quite useful. I have something that increase more experience. I have something that improve my raise duration, and I have the last thing which increase my command cap as well as unit attack speed. So that's all the passive and buff that I have. I'm just going to head over there. I'm not going to, I don't know what's going to happen. Okay, so now this is the XP that I earn, gold that I've earned, and I've got to level 8. So now leveling options. I think looking back for all the decisions I've made, it seems to me that command is probably the most important thing next to mana, because command give me the opportunity to get more horde, you know, or more powerful horde. You know, I can't really do solo build here. It's not like a Diablo 3 whereby you could build a witch doctor or necromancer to be a purely soloist, and you can still survive all the content without any you know, minion. It doesn't work on this game. So I think I'm going to choose something that is with a pretty good command, higher than the rest, as well as pretty good mana as well. So these are all random, I think. So it's rather interesting. So not all the time I pick the right same thing. All right. So I'm just going to go in there and see what happens.
We shall devour these lives.
Nothing barbarian have held the Horde at bay for millennium. It is high time for a change of the employment. Breach the barbarian stronghold and recruit the barbarians to your horde. So I'm just going to do that. So there's new map. Talk to Dr. Ybone. Welcome to Burning Sands. Your time is impeccable. The Hordes have assembled to attack the barbarian stronghold, blocking the way north. There's a problem. The Hordes are not actually attacking the stronghold for some reason. Seek out this guy to see whether they can find a way to put the Horde to good use. Alright, so there's a little bit of story to it. You can see the map there. You know, it's always nice to... You could go for the objective, or you could do a little bit of, you know, killing the living first. So this is the... So I'm going to buff them. So this is the one that I tend to stay a little bit behind, because you may get poison. So some of them may get poison, and I can summon another kind of Scorpio. So I've got extra Scorpio. So there's a chest here, a cup that is probably useless. So I'm going to sell it off immediately. So it's kind of nice. You don't need to go back to town to sell. You can just sell over here. I like this map though. It's the first time I see this map. Very colorful. I like it. So there's a well. Hilda has been talking about magical sparkling orbs appearing in the desert. I'm sure there's a scientific explanation for the phenomenon. Alright, so there's a tower there. You can see there's a tower there. I could destroy this tower, and why not we do that, just that. So I buff them. Good. So I'm raising my army. These are the orc, by the way. Whoa. So I need to raise the... Done. So, so this is the city I need to make sure that the as they are dying, I need to
Gather here. Pain is my strength.
Oh no! So they are pretty strong. So that is the dead target. So now you get the idea of what happened when the character died, by the way. And the... what is this one? This guy is... bring me 3 of the same color, I should reward you. So there's a quest there.
Attack my minions.
So I keep buffing them. Okay, I need to... Alright, so now I replenish. So now I replenish my army. The yellow button is the one that is sorry, the purple one is the one that show you how many minions I have. I will keep it full. Okay, so now the is oops, sorry.
Follow attack.
Okay, let's continue to attack. I think this is fine. This battle is good. So now these are extra mob that I can extra minion I could bring into the team. So this is done. So I've got it all sorted. I think this whole place is you can see the map is all grayed out. So one failure, but you know, it's part of the learning experience, I guess. So this is the hero class there. So it is you again here. I'm hoping you had a perish in that dreadful dungeon. No matter, I should smite you until there remain but a lifeless corpse. Alright, okay. So it's like a paladin thing, is it? Where is he?
Follow my lead.
He has gone somewhere.
Attack.
Okay, this is done. I need to do some... yeah, I'm losing quite a fair bit. I have to be careful a little bit. It's on cooldown.
Follow me. Charge. Come here. Arise. Charge.
Whoa. Okay, now I've got more. I think I'm fine because I just need to make sure I have more. No, this is not good. Okay, done. Let me... oh man, this guy is annoying. Okay.
Follow my lead. Attack my minions.
So let me get more of this. Whoa! So all my so now it's all my horde is gone, and I was a little bit too optimistic. I wanted to see whether I could get the whole bunch of them and summon them. So you know what? Let me pick a hero class just to show you guys how the whole thing works. So I'm gonna pick this guy up. This guy used a lot of my command. So let's see what it could be. I think I can only afford like 1 Scorpio. I kind of like Scorpio. It give me a little bit of like a lot of like high XP kind of HP kind of setup. I kind of like Shaman as well, but I don't think I can afford anymore. Okay, so now I've got a full team, slightly different composition, and show you guys how the whole thing goes.
Forward.
something die. So I need to resummon this guy. Then I can turn the battle. I mean, the hero class is quite good, by the way. So now I need to resummon a whole bunch. So yeah, I think I'm fine. So yay, success! After 2 retreat.
Gathering. Come here. Charge.
Okay, so part 1 seems alright. I need to follow my my minion, I guess.
Attack my minions. My suffering shall bring victory.
Alright, so there's one way to do it. Not the most glamorous way. So let's see where is the remaining 26 mobs are.
Attack.
Okay, time to resummon. There you go. These orcs are pretty strong. Okay, I can get one more.
Rise and obey.
I have 14 more to go. Yep, so these are the 2 last ones.
Charge.
And with that, so yep, that's the I've completed area 14 of 33. So so I've converted the entire place into undead. You can see the color of the land looks different. It looks a little bit dead. So after you've done that, you could talk to the commander, I think, for a reward. So that they'll give you a reward saying that you've done a good job, and that you usually have like an item. And let's see what item is that. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not that good. This one is good, better if you want to reduce the raise cooldown, but I don't really find it useful at this moment. So yep, just a very brief kind of like introduction on where we are right now, where I am right now. It's still quite a lot of things to go for though. I mean, if I spend like 4 or 5 hours playing so far, because I've been trying different tactics and strategy, probably means that it'll take a while to complete the whole thing. And I just noticed there's another thing that I haven't done here, so I'll probably go and head towards that after this video. Alright, see you next time, and thanks for tuning in. Bye.